Okay, so let's see how much life force we can get from crop rotation tier 3. Go, 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 go. Let's see. A loot bomb. Yeah, more. Please, more life force. Yeah, more. Some more. Yeah. Yeah. Perfection. Hello, Path of Exile fans. This is Path of Exile. This is my dirty mirror. This is my terrible painting. And today I want to talk to you about crop rotation, which is a fairly new notable passive from the harvest mechanic. And we'll talk about profit, about how to run them, about scarabs, compasses, atlas passives, and overall fun and overall level and conclusions, right? So this is what we'll talk about, and we can start. Just tell me now which profile is better, this one or this one. Okay, never mind. So I'm in my hideout already, and let's start from the Atlas passive tree, which probably is the most interesting thing. This is an overall Atlas. You can print screen and copy it. This is fairly late in the league, so I'm running also the expedition. I did not create an Atlas tree which only focus on harvest, because I believe that you can squeeze in one or two mechanic as well, and you want to run more mechanics per map. So I don't want to create something just for lab purposes which won't have any kind of real life scenarios. So this one is with expedition, but it can also be with legion, with ritual, beyond ultimatum, which I've already run one on my channel. You can look this up also. It was great. It's really fun. So what we are having here. First of all, the most important thing you need to know is we are using the grand design, and that means that all the small nodes we have are worth nothing. So we want to limit those. Oops. Oh, let's cut it. I will cut it, bro. Or I will be too lazy. Don't know. Okay, so small passives grant nothing, but the large passives, large notables, will give you pack size 1% for each one. So that means that I want to block all unneeded mechanics here, just to gain 1% pack size for each one of those. So I will choose as much as I can, but I won't sacrifice the expedition for that. So I will also try to use at least the ones which will be used for something. But with one exception of Einhar, because I'm going to teleport myself to Einhar and grab all these, because this is 5% pack size for a small amount of small notables, small nodes. And I will choose everything which is in the harvest, everything besides the percent of harvest, because I will use compass for the sacred grove. So I will use this one, this one, this one, and of course I will limit my purple and blue juice in order to gain more yellow juice, but I will use a compass which will grant me at least one blue in each plot. So this is important, and this you need to remember, because if you will be using the yellow compass, which will grant one yellow in each plot, and you will reduce the purple and blue here, that means that you can end up with only yellow plants, which will basically destroy the crop rotation possibility to change other colors. Okay, so let's focus on crop rotation now. Crop rotation means that if you are running a plot and let's say purple, you will upgrade, you have the chance to upgrade, I don't know, it's like 80% or something, you will have the chance of upgrading the blue and the yellow in the same harvest. So if you will run, let's say, 3 purple, then you have 3 chances for upgrading the blue and the yellow, going giving them up to tier 4 results. But it's a chance, so it's not 100% guarantee, but it's fairly large chance. So this is how it works. It means that you have also possibility to upgrade all your plants for the boss, for the T4 boss, and you will have the chance for those giga loot bombs from Life Force. So this is satisfying, but it's not very consistent, because if you have like only 3 plots on your harvest, that means that you will only get up to 1 tier 3 plot. So you won't get that much juice from this map. Plus, the other downside, which is not visible, is the one that you cannot use wandering path efficiently, because you really need to have the crop rotation, right? Because this is the whole strategy, and you will need to you won't gain the advantage from it. So 2 more things. One is the Eldritch Gaze and the Shadow of Hunger. You will need to run all your atlas before you are going into the harvest, because you will take all the quantity and rarity nodes, and we will run, of course, the Jungle Valley, because there is no boss here at the start, so we won't get the boss altars, and this won't make us suffering the boss, the no quantity possible selection from the altars. So this is another important thing. Yeah, I think that's it. This is the strategy for the growing hordes, the Atlas strategy. The scarabs, we will use any scarabs, because before the scarab is used, we will use the growing hordes, which will increase our pack size up to 40%. If we were using gilded, you can even use winged, but I think that profitability is not that good with winged, so I'm stuck at gilded, which is more price efficient. It's about 20 chaos or even lower for gilded, while it would be 200 chaos for the winged, just to gain 20% additional pack size. So they will be consumed before they are used, so you won't get their effects, but you get 40% pack size. This is important because we are just boosting our pack size to the maximum, right? So we will also use the maps, which will have at least 30% of pack size and decent quantity for this result to be more profitable, right? So those are scarabs. Compasses will be 25% of magic pack size, or if you have unidentified map, you will use 20% pack size for your unidentified map. Sorry, and this means that you will have to run 4 of those in a row. So remember to swap. This will be a great boost for unidentified maps, which you are using by, of course, valuing your maps, which you already selected to be the maps you will run. Then your maps contain a sacred grove. This is needed. Alternatively, you can use the 7th gate and unlock all the gates, but I found that this sacrifice means a lot lower pack size, and I want to pay this 40 or 50 chaos for the sacred grow compass. So this will be the second one. The third one will be something for your secondary mechanic. For me, it's expedition, and I will use the more running monster markers. Alternatively, if you have unidentified maps, you can use your pack size, or you can gain a couple of other monster packs if you want. And the last one is the complicated one I've already mentioned, is the life force dropped by harvest monsters in your map is duplicated. That's great. But the harvest monsters, the harvest in your maps contains at least 1 crop of blue plants. This means that this is the blue compass. And the blue compass we are using instead of the yellow one, because we want to get yellow plants. We are using blue just to avoid the mistake of failing crop rotation, because all of our plants will be yellow. So this is why we are using blue, which means that you can get more beneficial at profit, but also the crop rotation may be less profitable. We will check this. So this is the crop rotation one. I will also now mention the Atlas strategy for the regular run, the compasses, the scarabs, and the overall strategy will not change. So I will just mention now the Atlas for the regular run, and then we will run 10 hours of maps, 5 hours for crop rotation, 5 hours for regular harvest, and we will see how much of a profit we will make. So it will be 50 maps each. Yeah, and then we will talk about overall conclusions and the profit table. So now for the regular atlas. Okay, so now an alternative build without crop rotation. We are using, instead of grand design, we are using the wandering path. And even though we are sacrificing some things like heart of the grove, and we do not have the 10% chance for crop not to wilt, we are gaining some additional things like 10% chance here for our maps to contain tier 3 plants, which is great because we will have a lot of those. This is plus 30% chance. We are gaining here the increased quantity of life force, 9% here. We are gaining, what else? We are gaining 9% quality here and 6% chance to spawn duplicate monsters. However, we are sacrificing also the 10% chance here. Experience doesn't matter because I'm already at 100. 50% chance to contain additional harvest. This is probably one of the worst thing we need to sacrifice in order to run the wandering path. This is painful. And this one, 10% chance to be duplicated, but you have also the 9% chance here. So this is let's say equal. Plus you are giving yourself 20% chance to reduce chance for purple and blue, and you had also the 25. So you are having the purple and the blue plants 5% more often. This is also painful, but not that really. But we are gaining a lot of things, like we aren't using those points, all of them. So you can get more points on the map. You are using the what is called the cape, those nodes, which will basically grant you the more unique identifiers, modifiers on your maps to be more powerful. So this means that you will get more pack size, more quantity, more overall rarity of your maps. But the problem will be that those maps will be harder, so your build need to carry them. Plus I had also so many points that I've also added the beyond here, beyond which I'm using on my map crafting device, plus expedition, but expeditions will be based on percent chance, because I cannot guarantee it with map device, and I cannot guarantee it with scarabs because I'm using still the growing hordes, which will give me 40% increased pack size. So this is what we are sacrificing. Plus the expeditions will be more random because we don't have Tugen and we don't have Dunning. But overall, I find this and those nodes at the circle worth this sacrifice. So that's why we will take wandering path for this run. And the singular focus for the maps. Yeah, everything works here. Extreme archaeology. Yeah, this works. This will make expedition faster, but Also more dangerous. Yeah, that's all. I think, yeah, overall we are ready. So let's see now the comparison between the profit from those builds, and let's see each other in 10 hours. So okay, so I've already run my maps, and this is the pure profit from the harvest. This one is, let me grab last map to the maps by using the life force. Okay, so as you can see, we have more. This is without crop rotation, and this is with crop rotation. So in each color, I'm winning. I'm winning in yellow. I'm winning with in blue by a really big margin, and I'm winning in purple. So crop rotation is lowering my profit, and I'm pretty sure I've run it correctly. I've also encountered boss once without crop rotation and once with crop rotation, but the overall feeling is I think I can get more bosses with the crop rotation if I'm doing the crop rotation correctly, even though the data won't prove it, and we would need a lot more data on this to be more sure. So can I give you an answer that the crop rotation is not worth? Well, no. Crop rotation have couple of uses. First of all, solo self found. If you are using solo self found, then you can target your the color you need better with crop rotation, because you cannot have the compass with the yellow plants. This run is without yellow plants, so all those life force is based on the same compass strategy. But if you want to boost this strategy without crop rotation, you can use yellow plants. However, for now it's worth 1 and 3 divines, 1.3 divines, and the blue one is worth only 40 chaos. So you are raising the cost by a big margin, but you will get almost all the things as yellow crops. So is it worth it? For me, no. I think no. But for you, it may be. It's also difficult to farm if you want to farm it yourself. So solo self found, you will go with crop rotation if you want yellow plants. Not solo self found, you want. Plus the crop rotation is more fun. I think that you have to think about how you want to proceed with your garden. There is some thinking which is cool, I think. I think the thinking is cool, yeah. So the crop rotation worthless, it's more fun, it's slower, sadly, because if you are using the crop rotation and you want to check for only the boss or the good crops, you still need to run all of them. While if you are not using crop rotation and you see, let's say, I don't know, tier 1 plants in your maps, you can just skip them and don't care and go with the other nodes. Crop rotation also, my problem with crop rotation is that if you have 3 plot harvest, which happens, you are basically, you can skip it. And how the chance is lower while you are using the crop rotation, because you will use the node which will give you the chance for additional harvest plot, and you don't have it without crop rotation. So free plots are basically worthless, but the chance is lower. If you want what was my chance? In my 100 map, I've got 5 plots 29 times, 4 plots 38 times, and 3 plots 33 times. For the crop rotation, it was lower by 40%. That's the 3 plots thing. and the higher the plots, the 5 plots was considerably higher also. So what you can expect is 4 plots basically. This is the most probable scenario, and the lower it's lower with the wandering path, but still the quantity, the overall life force quantity, the pack size, the increase in the map is still in favor of wandering path. So this is what we get. So the cost for the map, each map costed 105C. 110 if your rolls are unlucky, and you will need to rise it to 1.6 divines per map if you are using the yellow crops. So you can decide if this change for the yellow and this at least 90% of this swap to yellow will be worth running the map, which will cost 1.3 divine for the compass. So those are the conclusions. Those are the run results. I hope you had a good time while I try to explain you is it worth it or not. If yes, you can go sub, like, etc. I really need your support in order to grow. It's the meaning the world to me. So yeah, have a good day. Buff of Exile out, and see you next time, I guess. Cheers.